Americans don't want war, not Republican voters, not independent voters, not even many of Donald Trump's MAGA base.
Americans don't want this war. Americans are sick and tired of forever wars, and there's no timeline here, no seeming end game, no strategy for what success is.
This is not a war the American people want us to engage in. This is not a war supported by this country, and this is not a war that makes us safer.
Democrats slamming President Trump's strikes on Iran. But our next guest, who fled religious persecution there when she was only 6 years old, says her loved ones in Iran are begging America to finish the job. Her name is Juliana Taimoorazy, and she joins us now. Juliana, thank you so much.
It's an honor to be with you, Ainsley.
Well, it's an honor to have you here. I know you started the Iraqi Christian Relief Council. You grew up in Iran as a Christian. What did you experience before the revolution and then after?
I was 6 years old when the revolution happened, and I lived through the entire Iran-Iraq war. I was told that I would burn in hell for my Christian name. And when the king was deposed and exiled, my mother was standing outside, and I was a 6-year-old child. And the men who were protesting, my mother was crying, and they came to her, and one of them put his hand around her neck and said, "You dirty Christian, your father is gone. You will see what we will do to you." And truly, we suffered during those 8 years that we lived there. And then we were smuggled out. I was smuggled out when I was 16 years old in 1989.
Wow. I was reading your parents told everyone that they were saving money for a house outside of Tehran, when really they were saving money to get you out of the country so that you could be safe. You came to America. What's your reaction to what's happening? Do you think this is a good thing, or do you agree with the Democrats?
No, I actually oppose what the Democrats, the Democratic leadership is saying. Absolutely. The IRGC, the Islamic Republic of Iran, has been a murderous government. It has impacted the lives of so many across the world. You know, Ainsley, their philosophy is of Muslim Brotherhood. And they have, as we know, wreaked havoc in Lebanon, in Syria, by Hamas, by creating Hamas. In the Islamic Republic of Iran itself, it has, in 2 days, in January, they killed over 33,000 people, maimed and blinded thousands of people. And in our case, as Christians, you know, there is a difference between cradle Christians and those that have converted to Christianity that were former Muslims. The Christians, cradle Christians, Assyrians and Armenians are second and third class citizens in Iran. We can worship, but we always have a spy inside the churches to see what the priest and the pastor is preaching. And those who have converted to Christianity do not have religious freedom. They are, if they're found, they are imprisoned, tortured, and in many cases executed. But I must tell you also the impact of Iran in Iraq. I have served Iraqi Christians, the Assyrians, and other Christians for 19 years. And they tell us repeatedly that since the fall of Saddam and the infiltration of Iran inside Iraq, their lives have been just upside down. From 1.5 million in Iraq, we're down to 100,000. And the proxies there are wreaking havoc on the lives of so many Christians in Iraq. So we have to destroy IRGC to its core.
Is that possible? Is that possible? Because that's what we want. We're seeing the celebrations here in America. We're also knowing, we watched those protests and people being killed when they tried to go up against the regime. We're hoping that that can happen. Can that happen, in your opinion? And what about your family that's still there? Are you able to communicate with them? And what are they saying about what's going on?
They just called me a few hours ago, and they said, look, you guys talk in the West that the job is done. The job is not done. Please continue this bombing. These elements must be destroyed. They said that yesterday it truly was an epic fury over skies of Tehran. The drones are swarming like bees, targeting these IRGC members, but the buildings are destroyed. The command centers are destroyed, Ainsley. But the members of IRGC and Sepah and others are living in the tents, in parks, hiding behind citizens. So we really have to stay this course. We cannot stop now. And, because I speak Farsi and I watch some of the diaspora TV, they smuggle out these videos. And I will quote this. It's very interesting. The woman was screaming. She was saying, "Dear Bibi," as the bombs were exploding around her, as she was recording, she was saying, "Dear Bibi, dear President Trump, you're awesome. Please continue this. We love you. We cannot wait to take to the streets, to take our country back based on the request from the Crown Prince." And this is not just an anomaly. We hear it all the time. They say, "Please continue this bombing. This regime must go." And I must tell you, what we witnessed in 2 days in Iran in January is just the beginning. If the Islamic Republic is not destroyed, these people are hostages in their own country, and they have held the entire region hostage. And their sleeper cells are here. Ainsley, my fellow Americans, I beg you, we have to be vigilant. If you see something, say something. And the Christians, especially, that are the bridge between the Islamic East and the Christian West, the Christians need us. So please, I ask you to go on our website, HereIamFoundation.org. HereIamFoundation.org. Without you, these Christians will continue to suffer from lack of food, a lack of medical assistance. So we really need to stand with our Eastern brothers and sisters.
Juliana, I am so proud of you. You are bold. I'm glad your parents got you out. Your mom, I know, is here. Your father has passed away, but I know your mom is so proud of you. Thank you for what you're doing for these persecuted Christians. We appreciate it. God bless you, my sister in Christ.
God bless you, Ainsley.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.